soaking, sweet, smooth, and satisfying. Sasu no mu mu mienu. Amo H&H Gary Choco Energy. It is rich, delicious, and gives you that extra boost. Never move a baby nourishing and filling there. Ubeko for the H&H Gary Soya. It is packed with a yam, nutrients, and full of energy. So we choose a year choco. Tell me this. Would you choose choco no? Would you choose soya no? Rest assured, sir. It is hygienically prepared, neatly packaged, and very affordable. And it's available in shops across the country. So when hunger strikes, don't stress. Just reach for your favorite flavor. H&H Gary 4-in-1. For bulk purchase, Uber Fresh 024 971 7777. 024 971 7777. H&H Gary, the survival pack. Ashama Ifwe, it's your time to be heard on Happy on Wheels. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Saubema a yempenifu ate wasem. Dear Kosu Ashama weninje home. Dear Kosu Ashama opeso motoso a year. Emrena Song. We are giving you the platform to share your concern. Ubeka Yehu Ewo Ashaiman Market, Thursday, 30th October 2025. About 2 p.m. Kosi 6 p.m. Now you are engaging in meaningful conversations that will drive positive change in your community. You better engage with the leadership
Mama min remi bega, yoga de minyanipa, figano pada min breda, Mama min remi peace
of the Municipal Assembly and also give traders and driver unions of Ashaiman the platform to voice their concerns. Remember, it is happening on the 30th of October 2025, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Don't miss out.
Left me make
See you there.
I paid my bill, son. Thanks to God, I'm not hungry. Bless my family and
SoccerBet is offering you a great opportunity to win even when you're losing with Soccer Chance. Ultra bets na diabayane so betcha 10 plus matches.
In a guy my age, still living in the same house with my father.
The odds should be 1.30 or higher.
So
And on the game back with say krana. Ubeti 3 times your stake.
God almighty.
Umpewe na pede.
Finally caught my
It is only possible with Soccer Chance on SoccerBet.
money burst up.
Maybe I download the app and then they start to say Ultra Bet.
GH backyard.
Sabash Herbal Center.
I got the power
So, you're be down so.
to make music. Hey,
Why are the baby and quadra?
I go even get money.
A bit is stroke, diabetes, prostate problems, piles, low sperm count.
I don't trust nobody, I'm ruthless. You in the middle of nowhere.
Samson as a year the best and effective cocoa medicine, cocoa drug. Me pacho Sabash cool bitters ewo homa. For bulk purchase, Uber Fre a year helos or Kwanshi drug lane. Little George ewo Tema Community 5. Ekus Pharmacy ewo Ashaiman Main Station. Now for the best and effective spiritual soap, oil and cream, no. Me pacho worry not Sabash ebebwa. Me pacho up a spiritual consultation each and every Tuesday and up at 6 a.m. sharp. All the other days, no Monday to Sunday. Omushiemu Eshe Ayarefo. Me pacho behu Sabash Herbal Center ewo La Paz. Opposite Abrantia Sports. Over from ewo 050-8768-846 and 024-921-7453. Samray yede adye nkrato ni nyina esi ewo hanom yebeko akofa eye commercial break kakra bi na yeba anope ye health conversation no yede ebe hihye so ama me pacho ehu hia pa enti enyi we fidie no
Happy FM 98.9.
Number one everywhere you go. Big goal. refreshing moment.
Big old drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Your morning companion is back with you. A Happy 98.9 FM Happy Morning Show. And UTA. Mene Dr. Gloria Dasa, or a medical officer Midway Hospital. And you know a between Komono. You better know brofumu mostly because or say tree enquiry, sir. But you better try na your frafra. You better try na your frafra kakra. We would have to mix. Ubet me aka brofu no do na the tree kakra bi afem se ne be ya obia ebetibi na obia tiase because nkomo na ye bedi no emfa ho ene so ka tree so ka brofu nti ye bebo mode na ye dia frafra. And okay, we are going to look at a year emotional support, coping strategies and treatment options for a year breast cancer. When you say month ya woman a breast cancer awareness month October, and no month for the dona ya muka ekano pink October. 98.9. And last week we spoke about breast cancer. The whole of a year this month, we'll keep talking about breast cancer because there are different a year in common around breast cancer. What say you to me, Eddie? Now, no, you're doing komo afa your best treatment options for breast cancer. You're doing komo afa emotional support for a year breast cancer. You're doing komo afa coping a year strategies. A man for a diagnose you amun so umbet me a yuso na abo mo ewo omo ayarisano emu. Inti yene a year Dr. Gloria ena yene no ebe abetun komo from a year Midway Hospital and Opay. You're welcome to the studio, Doc.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Sure. We've spoken about breast cancer a lot. Last week we had an extensive, conversation on breast cancer. So people have a fair idea what breast cancer is and how it develops in the body. But I would like to ask you, how common is breast cancer in Ghana?
98.9.
How common is it in Ghana as at 2025?
So thank you for the question and thank you for having me in your studio this morning. Breast cancer is really common. The recent data we have back to 2022, as of 2022, we've gotten about 5,000 plus new cases every year. So you can imagine that's the numbers we are getting. Okay. How about those that are not even showing up at all? So the numbers are really high. Most people come at the latter stages. That's why the awareness is really important, so that the earlier you come, the earlier the diagnosis is made, the better the outcomes we get. Yes.
About 5,000 cases every year. Who is most at risk of breast cancer in Ghana? Okay. And what is contributing to the high numbers?
Okay. All right. So breast cancer, the breast mainly affects women, majority women.
Happy FM 98.9.
We have about 1% of men that are coming down with breast cancer. The cases have been in the system, but because of awareness, because people are being educated, we are seeing more cases than we usually used to see. So that's also accounting for the high numbers. Okay. Yes. But it's still important, education, so that more people are still coming in for us so that the outcome is better. So mainly women.
Okay.
Yes.
Who is most at risk?
Okay. Risk factors, be brave.
Even among women, no? Yes. Why muna obeka say omo at risk pa also more margin ekwo.
Okay. So for the risk factors, we have the ones that there's something you can do about it.
Okay.
And then we have the ones nothing can be done. If your gender from birth is female, it increases your risk already. In Ghana, it can happen.
Happy FM 98.9.
The ages of 40 and 49, but these days we're also seeing younger girls in their 20s, 30s coming down with breast cancer. Okay. You can't do anything much about your age. The older you get, your risk goes up.
Okay.
If your diet is not the best, you are eating a lot of processed foods, no form of exercise, your risk goes up. Okay. Other things, if you're on certain kind of medications, we have the postmenopausal medications, the combined ones, has been found to increase the risk. If you don't breastfeed your child, it also has been found to increase the risk. So breastfeeding is very protective. We encourage women to breastfeed for at least 2 years. Okay. Other things that increase the risk, family history. Some people, unfortunately, there's cancer in the family, breast cancer, prostate cancer. It increases the chances. Not everyone that comes from families with cancer.
Happy FM 98.9.
For the risk, another risk, alcohol, excessive alcohol intake. Smoking, for smoking, dear, that's one we don't advise at all. But moderate alcohol, but excessive is not good at all. It increases the risk. All right. So those are some of the risk factors that have been found to increase the risk of coming down with breast cancer.
Okay. You mentioned processed foods. I know you're not a dietitian, but
Yes.
I believe you have knowledge about processed food. We always hear about processed food. What are those kinds of foods?
Okay. So if we look at the diets these days, we are encouraging people to eat more local dishes.
Okay.
So we are looking at our vegetables, the contomere, the cabbages, the things that are farmed.
Okay.
Those have been proved to be healthy. Okay, the local rice, we don't like it, but it's good. Okay. Processed foods, we are looking at anything that has excessive sugar in it.
Happy FM
Excessive carbonated
98.9.
drinks. Excessive canned foods, they are not the best.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
cooked foods, the locally made dishes are good to go. Not too much oil, not too much fatty stuff. Yes.
What are some of the early signs that one could detect in their bodies or in their breast to let them know that they are at risk?
Okay. So for the thing with breast cancer is that one of the things we keep talking about it, is that we want everyone to be aware of your own breast. You should know how your breast feels. You should know the normal shape, the normal skin, and all of that. Because most of the time, breast cancer, it starts very little.
Okay.
Everyone is different. Some people, they wake up in the morning and they notice the changes, and before you know it, we say, oh, a cancer. Some people, the skin may become like a pimple. Some people, they may have discharge, bloody discharge.
Happy
Some people
FM
may feel
98.9.
alarmed. Everyone is different. Some people don't even have any symptoms at all. Yes. So that's why it's important to examine. If you're more than 20, at least every month, a few days after your menses, examine your breast. Important. Then for this, for those that don't have symptoms, like women, if you are 40, at least you should start having a mammogram. You should have one done every year, every 3 years, just to have a look at what is happening with the breast. If you feel like your breast is feeling funny, kakrebi, you need to do a scan. We need to find out what is going on. Ideally, after 20, if you are 20 plus, every 3 years, pass by the hospital. Let's check as well. If you are 40 plus, at least every year, pass by for a breast exam, apart from the one you are doing yourself at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're doing a breast exam, self-breast exam at home, what should you look out for?
Okay. All right. So for everyone, you're looking at the shape. Okay. You want to make sure the breast, the shapes, one, not that one are here, the other one are down there. The shapes.
But we know that one is bigger than the other.
Very true.
So how
Very
do you
true.
check?
Yes. So you should know your breast. That's why the breast there is for you. So you should know how your breast. Some people, their breasts small, some people big. Everyone are different. So you should know your breast and how it looks like.
Okay.
So if you notice that, oh, my breast is... Oh, I forgot I'm live.
Maybe the shape has changed. Okay.
So ideally, you should look at them. Look at them. Be familiar with them. Okay. Usually, sometimes we ask you to do this so you appreciate the symmetry, the sizes. If there's something ongoing, you will see. If you are looking.
Okay. And if you are touching, I mean, you know how the breast exam is supposed to be done. You raise one hand and
Yes.
what are you touching? What are you looking for,
Okay.
when you're touching the
Okay,
breast?
so you are looking for lumps.
Okay.
Any mass.
But there are lumps in the breast,
Okay.
naturally, right?
Yes. So yes, the breast is made up of fatty tissue, and the milk, the glands that produce milk when a woman is pregnant. So usually, if you hold your breast like this, it feels lumpy. But ideally, for the examination, we say you use the 4 parts of your palm, and then you press against
The
the
skin.
chest.
Okay.
Yes. So you press against the chest. You go through all the sections of the breast. You are feeling if there's anything abnormal.
Okay.
But if you hold this like this,
You definitely feel a lump. Okay.
Yes.
At what point are you supposed to have that self-breast exam?
Okay. So usually, if you are ovulating, your breast may feel heavier. So most of the time, we say after your menses, if some people say 5 days, some people a week after, then you examine your breast at least every month. It should be a monthly thing. That one, we can't stress it.
And that
enough.
one too is free. It's
Exactly.
free. You're not paying. You're not
Exactly.
using any tools. It's
Yes.
just you and your hands.
Exactly.
So you should be able to do that at least. Let's say somebody has gone to the hospital. They've done the various tests and they've been diagnosed with breast cancer. It is news that people wouldn't want to hear. What are some of the immediate emotions that patients show?
Yeah. So having a diagnosis, if they say, "Oh, you have cancer," it's not good news. It's not pleasant news. A lot of people are in shock. It takes a long time for people to actually really comprehend that, hey, cancer, like from where? Do you understand? We have people that don't even have any risk factors that come down with it. So sometimes even being able to accept that this one, it's cancer, it takes a lot. So the emotional part is very, very important. It's not just about treating the cancer, but also managing these emotions. A lot of people are in denial because it's a very weighty diagnosis to be given. So we have denial. People are angry. God, me, dear, why? How many people are in Ghana? Why? That's why me. So a lot of denial, a lot of anger. Okay. For some people too, it's like a wake-up call. Like they are not sure how long they will be here for. So some people also they start putting things in order. All right. Some people are also very distressed. It's depressing. So they are sad. They are not eating. You see them. They are not their usual self. You think the person is okay, but having that diagnosis, most people are not okay. All right. So these are some of the emotions that we come to see. The reasons we do these talks so that people know that, oh, you are not alone. We have people that have gone through breast cancers. We have survival stories of people that have gone through it and they have come out at the other side of the tunnel. So sometimes the emotions you are having, they are very valid. It's important to accept these emotions, but don't let them put you down, but coming out, looking for help, seeking for help when you're having these emotions. Yes.
What is the survival rate like in Ghana?
Okay. So the past few years ago, most people were not coming in early. Or it's either they see something happening with the breast, they wait, and then by the time we see them, the condition has spread. When it spreads, then the survival rate goes down. It goes down really, like it drops from like 80% to like 25%. If it's picked up early, a lot can be done. Okay, there's a lot that can be done. Yes.
How important is emotional support and maybe even financial support to breast cancer treatment?
Important, very important. Because having a diagnosis of cancer, you need to have a fighting spirit.
Okay.
Do you understand? If you are not emotionally strong, you don't have support, that is a long journey. That journey, if you don't have those supporting you, family, friends, hospital staff, people around you, it can be people give up. And that's what we are here, so that we want to encourage you that if at any point something like this happens, you can fight it. How we have people coming out successful, so we want to encourage people that emotionally, the support there, it has to be there. The finances too as well. Cancer, financially consuming. So these days, apart from what you can do, we have the Breast Cancer Society of Ghana. We have people that are also helping financially, support groups, NGOs that try to help women that can't afford financially. But all of these things, they are very important, very important.
In what way can people support breast cancer patients? What are those people supposed to do to offer the kind of support that patients may need?
Yes. So very good question as well. So if you have a family member that is going through the breast cancer journey, they need all the support that you can give them. It's not just, sometimes they just want someone, someone going through cancer, you can't understand what they are going through because you've not walked in their shoes. So sometimes even just being there with them in silence is a form of support. If you are blessed to support financially, that would help as well. Sometimes they may need someone to even just drive them to the hospital. If you can't drive them, enter the trotro. They may just need that company to help as well. Sometimes, depending on the treatments they are getting, some of them, they are very weak. Some of the treatments, they may have the side effects like vomiting, they are not able to eat, they are not able to do their usual things. So just helping around. If you think you can accommodate them as much as you can, being with them, they really need the support, that whatever support, social support, emotional, financial, spiritual, all the support is needed. Yes.
Apart from family and friends, are there like professional support systems that people can rely on for support whilst they are going through cancer treatment?
Yes. So we've come to understand that because of how the diagnosis is and the fact that it affects one's emotions, most people may end up needing to see a psychologist, just to help you cope better. All right, just to keep encouraging you, to let you know there's light at the end of the tunnel. We have psychologists available. We have clinical coordinators, we have medical officers, we have cancer nurses, oncology nurses. So for healthcare, there are a lot of people as well available. Sometimes we also have support groups. For those that have been diagnosed with cancers, most of the time they will give you a place where you can meet other people that are going through the same thing. It's encouraging when you meet someone that says, oh,
I've
5
been
years
through
ago,
it.
exactly. 5 years ago, they said this one is cancer, but right now I'm better. I'm able to go back to normal life. So for support groups, we have different support groups available.
Okay.
Yes.
And for the patients themselves, what coping strategies or mechanisms can they rely on to, I know it won't be easy, but to sort of give them a bit of comfort even as they are going through the whole process?
Yes. So this one also really important. For cancer, it's a one-day diagnosis, 1 day at a time. Some days you may feel really terrible because of how the cancer is making you feel. So some days you do what you can for yourself, but certain things, sleeping well, eating well, if you can go for a 15-minute walk, you go for that. If you can go for a 5-minute walk, you go for that. Not being by yourself, because sometimes in our society, people that have cancer, they keep quiet about it. Sometimes you need your friends around, support. You need support as well. Don't be in one place. You need support. So reach out to those that you trust. Reach out to, if you don't know anyone, you can come to the hospital. We can get someone for you to speak with, all right? But most of the time, we advise you eat well, sleep well. If you meditate, you meditate. If you are religious, you pray. those things have been shown to help.
Okay. Are there specific things that you would have to do outside of the medication that you may be on or whatever treatment options you have? What are even the treatment options for breast cancer?
Okay. So one of the reasons we are passionate, breast cancer, dear, right now is the most common cancer. I don't know if I mentioned, I'm sure your previous speakers may have mentioned that's the most commonest cancer in Ghana. Yes. Usually, if it is picked up early, the treatment modality, the treatment plans, very good. Okay. If it is picked up early, they can do, if it's a lump, sometimes they just take out the lump, just the lump, and the remaining breast is preserved. Okay. Sometimes if it has spread to the other breast, then they'll have a conversation with you. Oh, this one, the way it's looking, we have to take out the breast. Okay. The earlier you present, the better the treatment plans you get. Okay. Sometimes it's not just one treatment. Sometimes after they remove the lump, then they'll need to give you what we call chemotherapy, the injections to kill the cells. Sometimes some people, they may do the surgery, they may do chemotherapy, they may do radiotherapy. That they are using like X-rays to kill the cell. Some people too, the cancer, they can use hormonal therapy. So depending on the level you present with. Unfortunately, some people present like really, really late. The cancer has spread. And most of the time, for those people that we see, we may just give them what we call palliative. We need to make them as comfortable as possible. No one should be in pain. So we try to make sure that you're as comfortable as possible. So depending on the stage at which you present with, then the options are made available. But most of the time, we'll have conversations with you to see how best we can offer treatments for the cancers. Yes.
Let me put you on the spot.
No
What
problem.
is the wildest cancer story you've heard?
Okay.
Whether it is about survival or about misconception. What is the wildest?
The stories, there are a lot of stories. Yes. Most of the time, let me share two stories. Two different scenarios. Okay. Some people that are breast aware, that pick up the changes early. You realize that, let's say that this young lady, she's 30, she had breast cancer, but everything was dealt with so quickly. She was fine. After everything, she was able to give birth and everything went on well. And after that, 10 years later, 15 years later, she was okay. And unfortunately, she had it again. That's something that can happen. You can have it again. But because she was aware and responsible, it was managed quickly. So after, she's fine right now. So that's a very good story. For the ones that we tend to see more commonly, we'll tell you, oh, someone will be told that you have cancer. Let's say they said it 5 years ago. 5 years would go around trying to see how best you can treat it. For breast cancer, dear, if the treatment is not taking out the mass or the chemotherapy or the radiotherapy, if it's not any of those treatments, it spreads. So some people, they go round and round and round and round, and by the time they come back in 5 years, it's like the person is on their way out. So we have those stories too as well. So we have early detection saves lives. That's the message.
Has there been a situation where someone is diagnosed and they insist it is spiritual, so they would not go through any of the orthodox treatment available to them?
It's a common thing we see here. Common, very common. Everyone, we are adults. Everyone makes their choices, but we try to encourage people. Okay, we tell you what we know. Yes, we are all spiritual beings too, as well. But most of the time, even if you believe it is spiritual, we still advise you and encourage you to seek medical help. Yes, but it's something we see.
What would be your key message to people who are listening to you, whether men or women, everybody? this morning.
All right. Breast cancer is not a death diagnosis. Something can be done, especially if picked up early. All right. Early detection saves lives. So please, let's examine our breasts. Encourage our sisters, our mothers, to examine their breasts as well. If you have a friend who is more than 40, encourage them to get a mammogram. This month of breast cancer awareness, most places, they've really reduced the cost so that most people can get it done. Go to your hospitals, pass by the government hospitals, just say, I would want to do a mammogram. It's a special x-ray for us to see how your breast is looking like. Early detection saves lives. If you have breast cancer, there's hope, there's treatment. It's not something you have to go through alone.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Midway Hospital, are you having any special event around Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Okay. So usually during October, we do a lot of talks concerning breast cancer awareness. We also offer free breast screenings as well. You can walk in as well for a breast scan. Yes, so we are located at Achimota, you just pass by and we'll sort you out. Yes,
You
please.
sort us out.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Doc, for your time this morning.
You're most welcome.
I've been speaking to Dr. Gloria Dasa. She's a medical officer at Midway Hospital. And I know payment, watch breast cancer, any a hunsem, any dia beye. They are all can you now and say, no matter what, was say utumi and making sure say uno for no, wo mu ana wa checki. Busumi bia no ubu unsa wiya ebia na miensa ekosi enumechi no na wegina ahwehwem ebia wadane wo ho na wahwe se wo breast no yenim se baako kese kakra chen baako de na wahwe se changes bi abamu say ye weight no ebia dot bi ebesisi ho te say pimples anase awose egu no na wahwe anase ensio efiu onofunu ano eba onye breastfeeding bia say white o say moja o na wotumi ka dia ko hospital wankasa so wotumi edo wonsa emiemia onofunu so ma wonsa ba akoso a na wemiemia so ahwe say eye toana ewo breast ni mu na nye dia normal one na wom no bibi asan abeka ho a emom woyɛ saa exam ni nyina wie na bia still no wonte wo ho ase a wokɔ hospital a ombetumi aye exam na ma na we oba na we di 40 years ekwa every year bia no it's advisable say obeye bibia e friend mammogram no mahwe wo nufunu mu with machine no ehu say bibia ekoso kama we di 20 years nso eko enyandi 40 a e wo say oye eye unsa no wankasa no odimiemia so na afei no every 3 years nso no utumi ko ekoye sa mammogram no ebi sa so na say bia you diagnosed with breast cancer and tena ho enwen say we de obi na to wedro so obi na to wedro kra na so omo ye de omo de bedane eye eduro no na wo hospital so a omo de eduro eye wo se ne be ya ho beto wo akwani se nyina eso enti ene no breast cancer ho nkomo a yedi ye wo happy morning show ne so no na machire mu kakra de ama wo no show no egusu a ekoso ebo 9 o'clock a ye be sorry so wo ha yenkra doctor na afei no yemfa diaka entwa so. Thank you very much for coming. Okay.
Thank you too for having us.
Sure, that will be all. Na menkai will say CBG ebisa so wo hia quick funds wode ebe sorte enwoma kakra bi ho sisi ya mprempren ya me pacho ene CBG na betumi aboa wo ye salary worker wo betumi nya up to 400,000 Ghana cedis. Sa so na omoma salary advance and as a payday loan no omoma personal salary loan, personal overdraft, consumer asset finance no ebra eba ubenya competitive rates and flexible payment terms. Omono betina se edi nkomo ama omate wase kwan a obetumi afa so etue sika no back. Entimi pacho obetumi akọ any CBG branch ewo Ghana ha nyina na woni omo atwetwe enkomo ubetumi so afra mu 0302216000 and also be send you email talk to us at cbg.com.gh social media handles no Facebook, Instagram and X me pacho enhihye kakra ewo ho a ubetumi enu omo atwetwe sa enkomo CBG we stand with you ɛna yɛde dwumadie no ebesi ene fiada anɔpɛ nyame adoma adwada yɛbɛsan abesi nkonwa medin ɛde Fati Shaibu Ali mene kwa Joseph Adankwa Prince Obiba Poka Yim Brown Joel Sanko Miriam Akwete ɛna yɛde dwumadie ne brɛ o Joyce nso ɛhyehyɛ hɔnom a opmp amfidie nso ɛde yɛn ɛto ɛyɛ Facebook live. Up next ɛyɛ Happy Sports with the sports team.